Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Murphy, and today is review day. That means that at the end of this video, you're going to have an assessment where you can show me what you have learned so far in math for Unit 4. And remember, an assessment is something that is for you to do. So if you have a grown-up that's with you, you can have them read the question to you, but you can tell them, I don't need any help. I've got this all by myself. If you're not sure on a question, just make your best guess. It's okay to get things wrong. I use your assessment and Mrs. Rosenberger uses your assessment so that we know what we need to teach you. So if you get it wrong, it just tells us we need some more practice, and that's okay. All right, let's get started with our review. So let me get that screen pulled up. So we are going to be reviewing comparing numbers up to 10. Remember, when we compare numbers, we've talked about 3 words. The first word is greater. That means that the group is bigger. The next group we've talked about is less. That means a group is smaller. And finally, we've talked about the word equal. That means the groups are the same. So let's look at these practice questions together. Number 1 with the star says this: compare the groups and draw a circle around the group that is less in number than the other group. So we need to be checking both groups. We're just going to do the one right over here. We need to check how many each group has and circle the one that's less. Think about that. Is less bigger or smaller? If you said smaller, you're right. So we are circling the smaller group. Well, let's count. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write the number 6 over here so I don't forget. The orange group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to write 10 over here so I don't forget. Now, which group is less or smaller? If you said 6, you're right. Kiss your brain. I would circle that red group. All right. Number 2 with the apple says to count the fruit in each group. Write the number to show how many, draw lines to compare, and circle the group that's greater. We're looking for the group that is greater. Remember, greater means bigger. So let's count first. Help me count the bananas. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write the number 5. Now help me count the oranges. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to write the number 7. I can show that I'm comparing the groups by drawing lines from 1 banana to 1 orange. Remember, we're looking for the group that's greater. Which group has some fruit left over? You're right, the oranges. There are more oranges than bananas, so I can circle the number 7. All right, let's do a little bit more practice on this page. We're going to look at numbers 3 and number 4. And let's see, so number 3 says, count the number of each critter. Write the numbers and mark an X on the number that's less. Are we looking for the number that's bigger or smaller? You're right, we're looking for smaller. Less is smaller. Let's count the orange ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's write that number. Now, let's count the blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And write the number. Notice that I marked them as I went so that I didn't count them more than once on accident. Now it says to put an X on the one that is less. Well, 4 is less than 6, so I can X out the blue ones. Now let's do this last problem. April sees frogs in the pond. Then she sees one more. How many does she see now? Draw a counter to show your answer and then write the number. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frogs. But our problem says that April sees one more. So I need to draw a counter to pretend it's one more frog. I know I already had 6, so one more would make 7. I can write that number over here. All right, boys and girls, it's time for you to show me what you know. Go to Seesaw and find your assignment. Remember, this is an assessment, so tell your parents you don't need their help today. All right, you guys did a great job. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.